Hi there, this is Heidi with So Heidi. I'd like to do a demonstration for you on creating seamless repeating patterns in Illustrator using scans of fabric. Now, often you may find that your file size is a little bit larger than you'd like it to be, so I'm going to show you the best ways to get the most efficient file size while also maintaining high resolution and good quality in your scans. What we have initially is a scan of a plaid fabric, and I have this in Photoshop because what I want to do is I want to crop exactly one repeat of my plaid. So by hitting C, I get my crop tool. Now I'm not sure what my width and height are going to be up here in the top, but I do know that I want my resolution to be 300. If you're going to be printing this, standard resolution for print is 300 pixels or 300 dots per inch. If you're going to be using this for the web, you can go down to 72 pixels per inch, and that'll give you a good enough resolution for the web. But we're going to assume we're going to be printing this, so we'll keep it at 300. And I'm going to start right up in that corner and pull over to this corner. So you can see that gives me one repeat. One neat tool that Photoshop has when you're cropping is the perspective tool. If you have this turned on, this checkbox up at the top, it allows you to grab each corner of your crop box individually. So I'm just going to adjust this a little bit so that I get this right in the corner of my plaid. And what it'll do is, even though this may now not be a perfect square, when we hit enter and actually crop it, it pulls it back into a perfect square, giving you the perspective that you want it to be. So we'll save that. Now we'll come into Illustrator, and what we will do is say File, Place. We browse this out, and I've got it right here, plaid. Now when you bring this in, you'll notice that it has the X through it. Now that means your file is only linked. Often this may work for you depending on what your needs are and how good your file organization is. I recommend that you only maintain linked files if you have good file organization, because it's very easy to all of a sudden leave all your files linked and move stuff around, and then you go and open your file up and it's all the links are broken. You have to relink everything. So what we're going to do is up on the top there should be a button that says Embed. Now you can just embed it using this embed link up at the top. If you don't have that showing up, you need to open up your links palette, and you can see this is in there as a link. You can pull your fly out and you can choose to embed image. Now what this will do is it will actually make it part of this Illustrator document. It's not linked to the original file source. So now that that's embedded, we will take it and literally drag and drop it into our swatches palette. Just to show you, if we hadn't embedded it, it doesn't let you. Okay, so you must embed it in order to turn into a swatch. So we'll take that off, and there's our plaid. Okay, so you can see we have a nice seamless repeat. Let's save that. And let's check and see how big our file size is. We've got the repeating pattern. And you can see here it's 6.6 megabytes. Now, I realize that's not tiny, but you do have to take into consideration the fact that you do have this swatch in here and you've got some artwork going on, but this should really help you have a tolerable file size that is manageable. I hope that helps you better understand how to maintain manageable file sizes when creating seamless repeats with fabric scans. And I'll remind you that I'm available for private tutoring for Illustrator for fashion design as well as in other topics. Check out my website, www.soheidi.com. Thank you.